90 Day Fiancé is infamous for raising everyone's eyebrows due to the couple's often shocking, cringe-inducing behavior. But how much of that drama seen on screen is really legitimate? Considering how ridiculous some of the 90 Day moments are, it's not surprising that certain components are rumored to be fictionalized. Age gaps, catfishing, culture shock, unplanned pregnancies, mayonnaise hair. Each season is jam-packed with wild green card-fueled entertainment. In order to keep each of their storylines interesting, many arguments and controversial moments had to be carefully orchestrated by producers. Past castmates have actually come forward to reveal that the hit TV show wasn't the most realistic documentation of events. Deavan's Pushback. Deavan and Jaehoon's storyline on 90 Day the Other Way caused so much controversy among viewers.
I want to go home.
Yeah, you go back to America.
But it was at least partially scripted. Deavan replied to a concerned viewer on Instagram saying, "You know the show is scripted, right?" Deavan alleged that TLC lied about the timeline of her coming back to America during the coronavirus in order to portray her in a negative light. And the scenes where her daughter Drusilla was running into traffic were heavily edited for dramatic effect. Deavan said that the edits against her daughter are getting out of hand and called them disgusting. Larissa's plastic transformation. Larissa, the fan favorite for her often spunky, regal behavior, was publicly criticized when she asked her boyfriend Eric for $75,000 to pay for a Kylie Jenner-esque plastic surgery transformation. However, this appears to be another storyline that TLC faked for views. In an Instagram story, she claimed that Eric did not pay for anything and never made her pay a contract with interest. A producer threatened to pull everything about this storyline off the show when she posted an image of her augmentation on Instagram. Jay's Tinder excursion. Ashley and Jay were infamous on the show for their train wreck of a marriage, with constant cheating by 20-year-old Jay ever since the day the two exchanged vows in Vegas. Surprisingly, much of his Tinder usage was largely considered to be fabricated to boost ratings. Ashley wrote in an Instagram story in February 2019 that she and Jay had never separated once getting married, even though the show portrayed like they had. She would end up really filing for divorce 2 times after making that initial statement, which is a bit awkward. Jay has stated that he regrets doing the show due to its staged drama, telling In Touch that he regrets doing the show because of its deception and negative portrayal of him. Insensitive Commentary. Kalani's father was accused of being culturally insensitive by many 90 Day fans after stating that he did not want Kalani to end up with a Samoan, which was odd considering he himself was a Samoan and so was his entire family. Kalani even told the camera that he wanted her to end up with a white guy so that she wouldn't have to struggle. This led to so much backlash. Kalani posted on Instagram to clear up any misconceptions. She says the show inaccurately quoted her. First, the part where I say, "My dad didn't want us to struggle, so he wanted us with white guys." This was not what was said. Rule of thumb when watching reality TV, if you don't see it being said, chances are it was spliced together, she posted. Grandma paying Anny off. Another eyebrow-raising moment was when disapproving adult film actress / overprotective grandma Stephanie Woodcock offered to pay Anny $15,000 so that she could go back to the Dominican Republic and not take advantage of her sweet grandson Robert for his money and green card. Stephanie Woodcock was positioned as the villain in Anny and Robert's storyline. Stephanie understandably received a lot of hate on Instagram after the show aired. "It's fake, it's scripted," she protested on Instagram. "I had to borrow a checkbook because the producers asked me to do this. I have screenshots to prove this." Big Ed and Liz's relationship sham. Big Ed and Liz's awkward interactions made us all cringe on 90 Day Single Life. So much so that fans are skeptical of whether or not the entire relationship was a sham. Many believe Big Ed wants more attention and time on TV, and Liz is using him for money and fame, considering she's a single mother and needs to support her daughter. Conveniently, Liz is now making a lofty amount of money on Cameo following her appearance on the show. Melodramatic Fights. Viewers do not buy into the portrayal of Mike and Natalie's relationship in 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. Fans are calling out that one of their fights is too melodramatic to not have been scripted. Specifically, when Natalie brings up his friend sending him explicit pictures, so Mike angrily storms off, after she had just brought him sushi and champagne for being good. Many speculate that the two are not even together anymore, and she is now living separately from him in Seattle. She is contesting in a Maxim Girl cover competition, enjoying the single life. Fake aristocrat. Tom portrayed a lavish, British, aristocratic lifestyle in order to impress our beloved, love-obsessed Darcy. But in reality, he is not exactly the Colin Firth he pretended to be, and essentially catfished all of us. Tom stole high luxury photos on Instagram featuring Louis Vuitton Moet champagne and other designer goods, and passed it off as his own. He was even called out by some of the photos' owners. Tom defended himself, claiming that it was not theft and instead paid promotions. But still, it's sketchy. 5% of real story. Everyone was puzzled by Avery and Ash's dysfunctional relationship, which consisted of him hosting cringe-inducing seminars featuring mansplained dating advice that had us all rolling our eyes. No one understood why Chef Avery decided to stay with Ash throughout their very rocky up-and-down journey on the show. Avery opened up about the show following her experience, stating that 90 Day Fiancé showed us just 5% of the real story. She encouraged everyone on Instagram to not get caught up with any kind of TV show as the truth. It's not worth it. She concluded by saying, "Lol, it's all very constructed." Affair with ex's cousin. Stephanie and Ryan ended things on an explosive note in season 8, but she just shocked everyone by moving on and having an affair with his cousin Harris out of spite. Stephanie revealed that the storyline between her and Harris was scripted for views. She claimed that this storyline was only 2% true. Unfaithful Playboy or doting husband. Sasha was frequently portrayed as the gym-obsessed, judgmental, unfaithful spouse to the American sweetheart Emily on their season of 90 Day Fiancé, having no one understand why they were still together. Concerns seemed valid, considering Emily would be his third wife and mother to his children. But on Instagram, they seem as happy as can be. Emily posted on Instagram, "For a while, I was disappointed that the world didn't get to meet the Sasha I know. The man I know is always thinking about how he can be a better provider for his family. I'll keep the real you to myself." Looking for fame, not love. There is some skepticism for whether or not Caesar was truly looking for love during his season of 90 Day Fiancé. Some believe that he was trying to use his platform to further his own career as an aspiring actor. He used to have a profile on Explore Talent, a casting call website, where he listed himself as an actor and model based in Raleigh. Lofty lawsuits. Cast members have even taken direct legal action for the show appearing fake. Mark and Nikki decided to file a lawsuit against Discovery Communications. The couple claimed that they were fraudulently misrepresented on the show. They alleged that the show provided false verbal explanations and promises, echoing everyone else's claims that the show was manipulative in how it portrayed its cast. However, TLC tossed the case. Sugar Baby Charade. George and Anfisa were one of the most memorable couples to come out of the show, mainly for Anfisa's unapologetic behavior when it came to expecting a lavish, luxury treatment from her financially successful partner. Anfisa was playing up as a character, considering they actually wed in a modest chapel ceremony, and stayed together for many years until George's arrest in early 2018. She claimed that the breakup was mutual, while he accused her of running off with another man while he was incarcerated. Constantly fighting. Jovi and Yara were depicted as one of the most problematic couples on the show, or really one of the many other problematic couples on the show. With Jovi's repeated cheating on Yara, the two's constant fighting, and their unplanned pregnancy, the two definitely are portrayed as the hallmark of a toxic relationship. They posted a cameo that shows a different side to their relationship, suggesting that the two also play characters, maybe fictionalized, stylized versions of themselves on the show. Maybe Jovi is more than just a careless, selfish boyfriend. At least, we hope so. What do you think of the scripted nature of 90 Day Fiancé? Do you appreciate the controversial scenes and personalities, or do you wish the show was based more in a real-life drama? Let us know in the comments section below. Like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want to stay up to date with the latest in reality TV news. And we'll see you next time on The Things Reality.